What is going on, guys? JD from New York here, coming at you with your Monday Night Raw review from last night's show from Nashville, Tennessee, February 11th, 2013. Now, before I get into the review and results, guys, I do want to say a couple of things. First, number one, thank you all for 1,000 plus subscribers. I reached 1,000 subscribers this week. If you're not subscribed to my channel, please do so for the best WWE commentary, news, rumors, results, anything WWE-wise. Stay tuned to my channel. I couldn't be doing it without you guys. Number two, if you guys missed last night's rant, I ranted on a few people that I thought were my friends. I would appreciate your support during this because they're two fucking assholes. So click on the annotation, review last night's video. It's funny, it's truthful, it's me and the real, JD being real. So hit that like button on that video, guys. I would greatly appreciate it. Number three, the Elimination Chamber pay-per-view has been altered slightly. I'll get into that in a little bit. Some big news coming out of the Elimination Chamber. Smackdown match for the #1 contender spot. I'll get into that. But what I want to talk about first is The Rock. The Rock is back. We know he's the WWE champion. But The Rock was on last night's show. And I'm going to be completely honest with you because that's the only way I know how to be. I love The Rock. The Rock of old, you can hardly find the guy better. Okay? Attitude Era Rock, great. One of the greatest ever. Last night's Rock was absolutely pathetic. His promo last night made no sense. It furthered no storyline. It was completely irrelevant. It was not funny. He tried to be funny, came off looking foolish. Talked about smoking up at the age of 15 in some bar. Talked about buying his first car off a crackhead he knew. Gets in the car, in the backseat, there's another crackhead sleeping. I mean, what does this do to the CM Punk storyline? It does nothing. You think the WWE could get away with The Rock versus CM Punk at the Elimination Chamber? There needs to be no build? This promo last night was absolutely pathetic. It made me cringe. The Rock is scripted in everything he does, and he's not funny. Whoever's writing his material is not funny. It's getting to the point now where I can't wait for John Cena to pin The Rock clean at WrestleMania, win the WWE title, and ship Rock back off to Hollywood, where he belongs. I don't even want him in the WWE. I just want him to go away. He's not the same. You see right through him. He don't want to be there. He don't care about winning the WWE Championship, even though he says he does. He adds nothing to the wrestling product. He's not even the same in the ring. Yeah, he's good in the ring, but it's not like he's needed. Brock Lesnar is better in the ring than The Rock. He adds more to the product than The Rock. The only reason why The Rock is there because it brings recognition back to the WWE product. The Rock is one of the highest paid actors in Hollywood. This is why the WWE wanted The Rock as their champion, to get that name recognition. That's all The Rock is good for. After last night's promo, if you guys seen it, I know you agree with me. Leave a comment down below. It was absolutely pathetic. Irrelevant to the CM Punk storyline. And of course, Heyman and Punk come out, thank God, to save the segment and say whatever they said last night, stopping The Rock from further embarrassing himself. I wish CM Punk would win the title back, but that's not going to happen. So we have John Cena to look forward to winning the title, shipping The Rock back off to Hollywood where it belongs. That promo was not needed last night. That closed the show. That was a go home to your WWE Championship match at your pay-per-view on Sunday. Come on, man. Absolutely fucking pathetic and irrelevant. Unfunny. Paul Heyman came out to open the show saying that he was going to resign, saying that he didn't want to get in the way of CM Punk. He didn't want to be a distraction to Punk. This led CM Punk to come out and ask Heyman, what is he doing? Heyman says he don't want to stand in the way. Heyman brings up Vince McMahon thinking he paid off the Shield and Brad Maddox. Punk says Heyman is too important to him and the company as a whole. Punk says the fans admire Heyman. Punk says he admires Heyman and looks up to him. Heyman says that Vince has something in store for them and it will be worse than Vince screwing Punk at the Royal Rumble. That's what Heyman is afraid of. Punk says he wants Heyman in his corner as he beats The Rock at the Elimination Chamber. There needs to be a team of Heyman and Punk. Heyman agrees. Heyman gets loud, says that he will be there to witness greatness and CM Punk recapturing the WWE Championship against The Rock. Heyman said Punk is a gift from the heavens. They hug. Punk's music hits. and Heyman raises Punk's hand in the air. Now, this was just done as a troll because apparently the Pope yesterday resigned and stepped down. So they figured WWE would do the same thing and troll everybody. They would have Heyman go out there and troll the WWE Universe, step down from being CM Punk's advisor. But that wasn't the case. They just hugged in the ring. And it actually came off a little bit believable the way they were acting. It was a great segment. I enjoyed it. But Heyman will be there in CM Punk's corner on Sunday at the Elimination Chamber. First match of the night, Mark Henry versus the Great Khali. Not much needs to be said here. The Great Khali is absolute fucking garbage. Does not belong on my TV. I will say it every week. I'm doing this. Mark Henry destroyed him with the World's Strongest Slam. But what happened after the match is the key point here. Mark Henry attacked Hornswoggle and gave Hornswoggle the most vicious World's Strongest Slam I have ever seen. Absolutely fucking hilarious moment. Absolutely epic moment. If you guys can go find a replay of that match on YouTube, go do it. It was one of the greatest things ever on Monday Night Raw. 3MB versus John Cena, Ryback, and Sheamus. This match was just there to embarrass 3MB like they are. They're just a fucking embarrassment. The match was nothing. It just made John Cena, Ryback, and Sheamus look strong going into the pay-per-view. All I need to tell you is that all three of them hit their finishers at the same time simultaneously. They all pinned Jinder Mahal, Heath Slater, and Drew McIntyre all at the same time, and that's that. Those three guys, Sheamus, Ryback, and Cena, all looking strong going into the pay-per-view. That was what the WWE wanted to accomplish there. Daniel Bryan versus Chris Jericho. If Chris Jericho wins, he's in the Elimination Chamber for Smackdown. This was actually the first NXT main event ever. Daniel Bryan of old was a punk kid. Nobody believed in him. Nobody thought he would be successful in WWE because of his size. Boy, were they wrong. Daniel Bryan's one of the best in the world. One of the best the company has. Chris Jericho's one of the best in the company ever. One of the best in the world ever. Great match. Close to 15 minutes. Went back and forth. If you guys can find this match on YouTube, match of the night. Again, Jericho and another 4 to 5 star classic on Monday Night Raw. If Monday Night Raw had matches like this every week for 3 hours, the show would be fucking unreal. This match was great. Jericho wins. He's in the Elimination Chamber. The Elimination Chamber just got that star power added already to Randy Orton. Great, great, great fucking match. I'll tell you what happened to the Elimination Chamber at the end of this commentary. The match ended back and forth, Walls of Jericho. Bryan reverses the Walls of Jericho into the no-lock. Bryan with a big kick to the head for a close 2 count. Vicious kick to the head. More kicks to the chest from Bryan. Jericho ducks a kick and rolls Bryan up for a 2. Jericho hits the code breaker for the win finally. He's in the chamber. Next, we had Jack Swagger versus Zack Ryder. Jack Swagger looks strong as hell right now. Looks great. Got a great look, like I said last week. Zack Ryder's just a jobber. The Patriot Act, Jack Swagger applies for the submission. Jack Swagger's in the Elimination Chamber. Miz versus Cody Rhodes. This match was about 2 or 3 minutes. The action took to the outside. Cesaro was on commentary with Michael Cole and Jerry the King Lawler. Obviously, the action goes to the outside and Miz taunts Cesaro. Cesaro goes to fight, but runs into a big boot from the Miz. Miz slams Cody into the announce table and into the apron. Miz brings the action back into the ring, but Cesaro gets up, shoves him into the ring post for a disqualification. Miz wins by disqualification. Cesaro beat the hell out of the Miz afterwards, throwing him into the guardrail 4 or 5 times. And left Miz just lying on the ground. Now, I think this might be added to the Elimination Chamber match pay-per-view. So we get our United States Championship match. It would be nice. It would be a nice addition to the card. Miz versus Cesaro. That'll probably be announced either on Smackdown or sometime on WWE.com on the internet somewhere. I don't know. Primo and Epico versus Tensai and Brodus Clay. Garbage throwaway match. I hate all 4 of these guys. It seems like they're teaming up Tensai and Brodus Clay for a big man tag team. I don't know. We had Tensai and Brodus Clay win. Who cares about that? I mean, all 4 of these guys are just absolute jobbers. I don't care. Next up, we had the Shield. Shield in the ring. Dean Ambrose, Seth Rollins, and Roman Reigns come to the ring through the crowd as usual. They all take mics. Ambrose talks about John Cena threatening them earlier tonight. Rollins says that they think they will accomplish something by threatening the Shield. That's not going to happen. Reigns says, if you want us, come get us. We're right here. The Shield is ready for a fight. Ambrose calls Cena and his threats empty. Reigns says they couldn't get the job done last week, even with the whole roster backing them up. Reigns says Cena can bring the whole world and they will be still standing. Rollins says Cena failed. Failed last week and fails every day when he gets up and exists. Rollins also says Cena will fail again at the Elimination Chamber. Ambrose is a star, guys. I love Ambrose. I can't wait till he breaks out on his own. The guy's a fucking unbelievable mic talent. Ambrose says that John Cena is a failure. That's why they don't like him. He also says Cena is a philosophy. It's what he fails to do. Reigns says that they're the solution to the WWE and to the John Cena problem. Rollins says they have a chance on Sunday to fix a decade of injustice. Ambrose says Ryback, Cena, and Sheamus might not walk out of the pay-per-view. They call Cena and friends to the ring one more time. Nobody comes out. And all of a sudden the lights go out, and then they come back on. Shield is brawling with Cena, Ryback, and Sheamus. They clear the ring. Cena, Sheamus, and Ryback continue the assault on the floor and into the crowd. Cena fights Rollins up the steps until Rollins runs off. And then obviously you got all three faces standing tall with Cena's music hitting. Now obviously the Shield's promo was fucking great. If you guys can find that on YouTube as well, go look that up. But we know what the outcome of this is going to be. Cena, Ryback, and Sheamus are going to look tall and stand tall at the pay-per-view. They will win at the Elimination Chamber. Damien Sandow versus Alberto Del Rio. I didn't like that Damien Sandow lost this match so quickly, but they're making Del Rio look strong going into the chamber against the Big Show. Sandow hits the elbow of disdain. Del Rio with the clothesline and a backbreaker. Del Rio with the super kick to the mouth for a 2 count. Del Rio then ducks a clothesline and goes for the cross arm breaker for the quick win. Del Rio is your winner. Kofi Kingston versus Wade Barrett. Again, another short match. Wade Barrett actually wins this match with the bullhammer elbow. But the thing happened here, Bo Dallas actually attacked Wade Barrett beforehand. They're still continuing to build up Bo Dallas for that Intercontinental title. Probably a feud with Wade Barrett. That may be a match at the Elimination Chamber. I don't know. But again, Kofi Kingston's on a losing streak. I don't know what happened to his push. All of a sudden, he was the Intercontinental Champion. Then all of a sudden, he's just a jobber to everybody now. I don't know what happened. I'm going to try and find out what's going on there. But Wade Barrett with the win. Kane versus Dolph Ziggler. This is the last spot available for the Elimination Chamber match. I figured Dolph Ziggler would win this match, but lo and behold, Kane wins this match. Ziggler goes for a sleeper on Kane, but Kane nails the slide slam, reverses it for a 2. Kane climbs up to the top, but AJ gets on the apron and distracts him, or tries to distract Kane. Kane misses the shot from the top. Ziggler accidentally knocks AJ off the apron, but Biggie Langston's on the outside, catches AJ, saves her from falling to the concrete. Kane takes the advantage, hits a chokeslam for the win, and gets that final chamber spot. So now the Elimination Chamber is set for Smackdown. Kane, Randy Orton, Jack Swagger, Chris Jericho, Mark Henry, and Daniel Bryan. Looks to be a great fucking match, guys. I can't wait to see that. Probably going to be one of the best chamber matches in recent memory. Shaping up to be a solid pay-per-view. But the card looks a little bit thin right now. I'm sure WWE's going to add a couple of matches. That is your Monday Night Raw review, guys. Hope you enjoyed the commentary. Hope you enjoyed your weekly Monday Night Raw review. If you did, hit that like button. It does really help out my channel. Thank you again for 1,000 subscribers. If you have not seen my 1,000 subscriber video, click on that annotation. Thank you again. I'll see you this week with your WWE news and rumors. Continue to give me your votes, guys. What do you want to see? WWE 13 gameplay? Or you want to see JD vlog WWE news from now on? Talk to you guys later. I'm out. Peace.